All right, this is a problem that we kind of did, but we didn't do it with a system of inequalities. We just did it with one inequality on the graph. Now remember, in order for, it says use the graph for the at right for question 7 and 8. Is each of the following a solution to the system? This means that you're going to put these points on the graph and then determine if they are a solution to the system, which means they have to be in the part of the graph that both lines are shading, which if you look at it is this corner up here. This is where the answers are going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and use my trusty red pen here to put my answers down. 2, -2 is right here. This is A. A is only in one shaded region. It's not in both. So this is going to be a no. B is 5, -1. 5, -1. Now this is in the very bottom corner, but it is shaded by both graphs. So this is going to be a yes. 8, -3. 8, -3 down here. Oh, sorry, that was B. 8, -3 is C. That's right here. This is shaded by one of the graphs, but not by both. So this is going to be out as well. Then we have 2, 6. 2, 6 is way up here. This is D. This is also in the area that is shaded by both graphs. You can see because it's hatched in both directions. Okay, so this is also going to be correct. B and D are the answers. The last part here is to write the inequalities for the system. This is a little bit trickier. You're going to have to take these one at a time. Okay, I'm going to make this line 1. I'm going to make this line 2. We're going to take them apart. Okay, so line 1 and line 2. Now, what we need to do here is we need to find M and B for each of these. And then we're going to figure out what symbol we're going to use. So for line 1, for M and B, I need to first find the y-intercept here. This is at -4. And then I need another pretty point. I'm going to pick this one. Okay? So I take my two pretty points, connect them with a triangle. This is going up 2. This is going right 4. My slope here is 2/4, which reduces down to 1/2. So there's a y, there's a 1/2 x minus 4. I need to figure out what my symbol is. So if you look at my graph, it is shaded above the y-intercept, so that's going to at least be greater than. It is a solid line, which means it's going to be greater than or equal to. So my first line is going to be y is greater than or equal to 1/2 x minus 4. For the second one, I'm going to go ahead and take my blue pen here. I need to find the y-intercept, which is up here. That is at 6. To find my slope, I need to find two pretty points. I'm going to pick this one right here, draw my triangle. My triangle here goes down 4 spaces and right 2 spaces. So that would be -4/2, which I can reduce to -2/1, or just -2 to be simple. So that's going to be a y and then a -2x plus 6. I need to look at my symbols. Okay, look at my graph. It is shaded this direction, okay, which if you look at the y-intercept is above. Above is greater than. This is a dotted line, so it's just going to be greater than. Y is greater than -2x plus 6. Those are my two equations, or my two inequalities that result in this graph. Okay, there's a lot of junk on there. And yours you might not need to do quite so much. You might not need to label the points A, B, C, D if you just go through them one at a time. But this is pretty much the amount of work that's required for this question. Okay? And good luck.